Hey there, day 82. I am still in India, Hyderabad, and 59 minutes. It was actually yikes. Took it easy today. I've been going straight out 3 days all day, being on the whole time at the conference, which is great because people are so hungry and eager, which was awesome. I really appreciate seeing that, but it was draining. And over the weekend, as you may know or may not know, that I commit to 5 days a week. Anything I do on the weekends is bonus. And when I'm doing a convention and conference, I need to be present. So I'm finding that the juggling of the schedule and moving forward to that dream is really always challenging. And I know, anyway, 59 minutes though today, and got a lot of work done as well, catching up from not doing regular work. And I started reading the Miracle script. I am on page 65 and read it by the pool for a while and here in my room for a little while as well. And what did I learn today from the Miracle script? If you haven't seen the movie Miracle, very inspiring, which is another reason why it's a favorite, and another reason why I'm studying it. Because A, it's a favorite, and B, it's inspiring. I found it just keeps going back to that overwhelming reminder that it is the purpose of a good story or a movie is to elicit emotion. And even when I'm reading through it, it's been interesting the parts that I feel the emotion. I don't know if it's the words or my remembrance of the movie in that scene when it reminds me of that and why I feel emotional. And also, I was reminded of the more struggle, the more believable the obstacles are between what you're trying to do and what you're trying to create or where you're trying to go, the better, the more inspiring the movie. So, reading that about Rudy, where he wasn't smart enough to even get into the college, never mind play football. And then in this one, the fact that the Americans were getting their butts kicked in 1984, a hockey team, and the Russians were 42 for 42 and had a perfect schedule, actually a perfect record, and that the Americans hadn't won in a long time. And it was also interesting seeing that, if you remember me talking about wounds, the wounds that we have from our youth that kind of shape us and who we are and what motivates us and what our goals are. And I was reminded of that it's different in the actual movie versus the script that I'm reading, the early version of the script. In the early version I'm reading, it starts off with Herb Brooks, who is the head coach of the USA hockey team. In this script, it starts out with him being at home dejected, where he had been let go of the hockey team a week before they won the first American gold medal in 1960, and he's at home with his dad, and his dad is unsympathetic, giving him the hard truth that, hey, you got cut, you weren't good enough, so uh, there you go, you're just not good enough. And ouch, I can't imagine hearing that based on my past, but I'm sure he did, and I know many people have. So um, it's been interesting again with the wounds and seeing how that plays a role into who Herb was and why he was so motivated and inspired, and why he was just going to get everything, nothing would get in his way to get this goal. So, learning more, almost an hour's worth of progress today, and more tomorrow. So, hope you make some progress yourself. See you soon.
Stage time.